está la pantalla, nuevas herramientas, perfecto. Venga.
You didn't have to shut me out. Maybe I just cared too much. I didn't mean to start so strong, but I'm addicted to your touch. I can't believe I didn't see it. You pulled me close and I stopped breathing. Now I'm just staring at the ceiling, hoping to God that you're still thinking. Just rushed. But every time I play your game, my heart would just give up. Now I see you're moving on, but I'm not here to judge. I hope that he can treat you right. I hope that he's enough. I hope he's for love. No sleep, 'cause I'm falling for tricks again. I still dream about the good old days. It was simple then. I can't believe I didn't see it. You pulled me close and I stopped breathing. Now I'm just staring at the ceiling, hoping to God that you're still thinking.
Wonder what we could have been, what we could be doing if we stayed friends. When I think of you, I don't think happy thoughts. We ruined that when we both got lost. Laying our cards on the table.
Yo.
And throwing them out 'cause you meant them all. You were okay, you were stable, but somehow we both took the fall. Somehow we both took the fall. Somehow we both took the fall. When the sun goes down, I feel you there. You're the only sound stuck in my ear. When I think of all the pain we shared, I can't take it, I can't shake you.
What's up? What's up, people? How are you? Okay, I'm gonna leave the music in the background. Still thinking it's a banger. Thank you so much, Jordan. So guys, what's up? How are you? Sorry for the delay. You know, we had some problems with the webcam, and so we had to delay it a little bit, and actually we did it exactly on time. Okay, I'm gonna be super quick because WildVibes is waiting. Basically, what we're gonna do today, first of all, as always, thank you so much to DistroKid and to Isotope for sponsoring these live streams. Thanks so much. Actually, probably next week I'm gonna do the giveaway of Isotope, all the Isotope plugins for one person. So if you don't want to miss it, next week, next live stream, all the plugins for free. And what else? Nothing else, I guess. Today we're gonna do a bit of talking with WildVibes. If you don't know him, well, he's gonna present himself, and then we're gonna do a bit of feedback, like we did last week, for example, with Black Coat, or the other week with Cyberman. And so my hair gets lost with this, but never mind. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna make him wait more because otherwise it's already too late. Wildcrow, WildVibes. What is the duo name? Crow Vibes, of course. Okay, so let me check. Hey man, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna raise a bit the volume. I'm gonna prepare everything.
Right.
Can you talk just to test?
Test.
Oh, okay. So, guys, say hello to him. To WildVibes.
Hi,
What's up,
guys.
man? You're a camera already.
What's up, guys?
What's up? I'm gonna just
What's up?
mute the
I'm
music.
so happy to be part of your feedback session, man. Really, thanks a lot for the invite. I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, man. Thank you so much, guys. Is the volume right? Everything? If not, just tell me. So, well, man. Just to start really quick, just present yourself, who you are, what you make, where you're from, and all of this.
Perfect. So actually, not to be fancy, I'm just a music producer that loves to make progressive house, and besides progressive house, I'm just expanding some with dance music, and I mean, it's just in my blood and in my passion. So nothing much more to say. I just love progressive house, and yeah, always going up for the higher next level, and I'm always trying to reach higher levels, and the sky's the limit. Always improving my production after production. So yeah, guys, I'm really stoked to hear your music productions, and I cannot wait to show you mine in the future because yeah, I can maybe announce a little thing. Lately, I have been releasing some more commercial dance music stuff, but I can, yeah, promise you guys that in less than 1 month I actually come back to my roots. Another progressive house
Nice.
tune is coming back.
Nice. Good news in this live stream. Well done. When did you start making music, by the way?
I think it was about 7 years ago. Really a long time. 7 years.
Like,
And
like
then I actually
2015, right?
saw. Sorry, say again.
2015.
Yes,
2015.
yeah, 2014, 15, like that, something like that. When Swedish House Mafia came up. So.
Yeah, like me. Kind of like
Yes,
me,
exactly. Yeah,
Well, actually, I don't really know exactly when I started because I kind of started like just for fun, just to try things. I discovered FL Studio. I just installed it, and I was like, maybe one day a week. That
Yes,
day that I
exactly.
didn't really want to play some video games, I just open FL Studio, play something, and just like that. And that probably was around 2013, something like this. But I didn't really like focus on it. Like, okay, I'm gonna make music, until
Yes.
2015, something like this.
Exactly. Actually kind of have the same story. At first, I was really into more kind of DJing, like for only 1 year. But then I thought like, whoa, I really want to make my own music. And yeah, then I just started working every day on music. I sometimes produce it up till 6 hours making music a day besides my studies. So it's yeah, I think hard work pays off, and I also see that on your channel, your YouTube channel, and your music, man. It's really awesome to see that you've become from, yeah, so really nice dude, and also the community around
Thanks.
your brand is amazing, and I see that all the great people in the comments really loving your music and your attitude. So yeah, really, I got really a lot of respect for that. So I'm really happy for you, man.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Um, Actually, what I was going to say is that, for example, last week, well, this Saturday came Black Coat here to the live stream, and 2 weeks ago came Severman, and I always say the same. I mean, all of them, those two, you, me, when Castion came back in November, I think, all of us started like in the same moment, like 2015, around that, 14, 16, something like this. And it's like, because I always say the same, it's like when it really started to grow, like when the electronic like exploded, and
Yeah,
it was easier to
exactly.
make music because probably that's what Blacko said Saturday, in 2010, 11. Yeah, you could just make music with the computer like we do nowadays, but maybe, or it wasn't that easy because maybe there weren't that many plugins, or at least in our brains, it wasn't like, okay, you can make music just with the computer, you know. Nowadays, it's just okay, you can make everything with your computer. You don't need anything else. But maybe in
Exactly.
2010, I remember I was thinking like you needed like that mouse studio, you know, with
Yeah.
$10,000 on expensive gear, you know,
Exactly.
like a synth this tall. I thought it was made like that, and of course nowadays it's not, you know. But like everything
Exactly.
exploded at the same moment, and you know everybody
Exactly. Maybe
started.
a really fun story. I really want to build on the thing you said right now because actually I'm just sitting in my bedroom and making music on or my headphones or just my monitor speakers, which I do have for already 6 years. And so the thing is, I only have like two screens, a Focusrite, then two monitors, or yeah, to yeah Carcass,
Yeah,
Rocket 6, and then just a headphone, and that's just basically it. You don't need like a super fancy studio like you mentioned with 10,000 synthesizers. It's just about the creativity putting into your software, whether it's Ableton or it's FL Studio, it doesn't matter. It's about the creativity because nowadays you can do the mix and master, you can send it to someone else and do it super professional. But the thing is, the creativity of a song is super important, and I think it's really easy to just make a song right now with having the right creativity, of course.
yeah,
So that's my vision on that.
yeah. I mean, for example, I don't know when, if last week, 2 weeks ago, in another live stream, I talk about, I don't know if you know Sebastian Mateo. He makes kind
Yes,
of
I do
bass
know
house.
him.
So
Yes.
that man, I mean, has released, I don't know, maybe like 10 times on Revealed, something like this,
Hmm?
and he has made all his music, all of them, just with a pair of with the Audio Technica
Yes.
40, the number 40. That is
Yes.
like
Correct.
$100, something like this. It's not super
Yes.
expensive
Exactly.
headphones, and all of them
Exactly.
have been made there. Now he has the iLoud, the speakers, those speakers that are like really small, like this,
Hmm?
but it seems they
Yes.
have really good quality. And now
Yeah.
he's starting to make with it, but he doesn't even have acoustic panels or KRK or nothing like this. He
Yes.
makes music
Exactly.
that
Exactly.
gets on the biggest labels, you know. So is
Exactly.
that you don't
Exactly.
really need expensive things or so. Or for example, there are a lot of people. For example, Regio has the KRK. I think the Rocket 5 also, not the 6. I think it's the
Yeah.
5, and
Yeah.
just
He
that.
does. I think.
And he is, I mean, all his songs are bangers, released everywhere in Revealed Main or other labels, supported by the biggest artists, just with the same speakers I have or you have, you know, and don't have a really crazy studio. Yeah, his studio is a bit more beautiful, we could say, but it's not like really professional, just really, I don't know, a spaceship studio or something like this.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
agree. I
basic.
totally agree.
Hmm. By the way, yesterday, earlier you said that you was combining like your studies with production. What did you study? Just to know.
Well, I actually graduated last year, so I studied business management, which was coming pretty handy because I also, like you, have your own web shop, and also having yeah ghost productions and stuff. So I could really combine the business of my music with my study, so it was very nice. But I graduated back in June, so before the summer, and then I actually started working in September. I'm now full-time employee of a company. I'm a sales consultant actually. So besides my full-time job, I'm still making music and I'm still finding the time to make music. Mostly
That's
most
difficult.
of
That's
the times
difficult.
in the evenings or in the weekends. So yeah, but I'm
Um,
still active. My music
yeah,
never
that
going
that's
to
difficult. I
disappear.
mean, usually, yeah, I also studied. I studied computer science, and the thing was that the biggest moments where I could had like free time to work on music was in summers. But in summers, I had a summer job, so
Yes.
I didn't have the time also, and that was like I one more time. You know, it was so difficult. Now, luckily, I just do this 100%. But I remember those days of just maybe like you have 1 hour and you have to work that hour, or maybe that hour you're just so tired and you don't want to do anything. But it's like, or
Exactly.
you do it, or nobody else is gonna do it for you. So you need to
Exactly.
find the time.
Exactly. It is.
Yeah,
It is. And the thing is, yeah, work hard pays off always.
yeah, of course.
I think it's super important that if you really want something, just go for it, man. Just do it, and yeah,
Yeah, of course. There's
that's my
sometimes that people tell me I don't have time to make music, blah blah. And sometimes I ask them, okay, do you play video games? Yes. Do you watch Netflix? Yes. You have time, but you're spending your time in those things. Why do you
exactly.
don't you stop just playing video games and work on music? Or why maybe if you play 1 hour of video games, why don't you play only half an hour and you spend half an hour making music? In
Exactly.
the end, we all have 24 hours. Yeah, sometimes some people have like studies or work or other things, but we all have some kind of free time. So you are the one who decides what you do with that free time. If you spend it on video games and watching shows, or if you spend it on music, that depends on you.
Yes, exactly. Time management is super important in music. Also, the way you organize your production. So, for example, you're working for 2 hours straight on a production which you are stuck with, then it's just better to quit, do something else, and then just come back the day after on that production, and maybe you will find yeah, another moment of inspiration, and you will have more creativity using in that project. So yeah, it's sometimes not good to have to work like 4 hours straight on one song. It might be, yeah, opportune to do it in several parts. That's at least my opinion and my experience with creating music.
Yeah, there's one guy in the chat that says, "I deleted Netflix last week to have more time to produce." That's what you have
Awesome,
to do,
man.
man. That's what you have to
Awesome.
do.
That's the spirit. I saw also a comment from Mohammed, how to find your own style, especially in progressive house, because it's so hard to find it. Well, actually, Mohammed, you cannot really find it. It's just something that will come with the years. So the more music you make, the more music you release, you will, yeah, slightly discover something signature of your own. And then, yeah, people will say like, "Oh, I hear Wild Vibes" without seeing the name in the title. So that's maybe, yeah, a thing you cannot really find it, or someone cannot say like, "Oh, now this is your signature sound." I think you just have to develop it within the years.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about this also with Blacko last week, and what's that? I mean, in the end, you're creating your sound without knowing that. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna create crazy synth, I'm gonna find the less used samples, so nobody use those samples, and this way I'm gonna create my sound. No, in the end, it's like you make one song, you like this sound, you make another song, and step by step, maybe all your melodies have something similar, all your leads have something similar, and in the end, you create your folders with your sounds that you like, and so, and in the end, step by step, song by song, you're creating your sound without knowing it. But not like you
Exactly.
sit and you try to create the sound. No, nobody does that. It just, or maybe when people like, I don't know, somebody that creates a new genre or a new sound. Uh, I don't really know it because I didn't talk to that people, but I'm sure there is not is they hadn't sit here to try to create that sound. Just all of a sudden they create it and they liked it and it's done.
Exactly. I totally feel you. I totally feel you.
So, if there are some questions, no. Okay, maybe this one is good. Somebody's asking, how do you deal with demotivation and music depression when things aren't going right? Do you have any tips for that?
Actually, yeah, I might have actually some tips. The thing is, yeah, motivation and oh wait, I just see my laptop is almost dead. Let me just check in my cable. All right, sorry. So yeah, it's hard because I think 99 of the producers will get confronted with yeah, demotivation. But the thing is, always look back in the things that you have achieved. If it's like it's actually in the small things of life. Always, I mean, I use my music to express my feelings and to create a certain history of what I've been through. And to be honest, uh, when I can put a story into music, it's so motivating and it gives me a lot of satisfaction that I always look back into the older history of my songs. I mean, it's really deep, but my songs always have a feeling for me and a history for me. and I think you should always look back and yeah, remember the good memories of making that song. And for example, if I'm demotivated for a song, I always check back to my own unreleased songs, and I think like, all right, I'm super happy with that. Let's go. Positive energy, positive mindset. Just talk with people also around that. That's also super important. Just talk with fellow producers, talk with your friends, your family without it. And I think yeah, that's the key. Positive mindset. Just let's do it. You're not a loser. You can do this. If I want, also it's very important to set goals. For example, yes, I want to finish that song within this week, and then I'm going to send it to this and this and this record label. So it has to be finished. Let's do it. So you have like a certain plan. You can always follow that plan then during the weeks or the months. But I think this will create a certain feeling that whoa, I'm actually reaching a good point or a good target, and yes, I can go for it. And yeah, I think the mindset is super important, because in the end, making music is just a passion and it should be fun. And the day that it's not that case, then maybe just reconsider or try other genres to make. I'm also not every day in the mood to make progressive house. That's why I experiment with a lot of different genres. So that's actually my point of view on that topic. I mean, it's a very delicate topic because it's for each person different. Each person has a different view. But to summarize my view, always look back into the reason why you started making music and what music makes you feel, what kind of feelings you have with music. And I think that's a very important key to as producer.
I like what you said about maybe when you feel demotivated, coming back and check your songs that you made that you like and
Yes.
all of that. That's a good thing. And also maybe like, okay, when you send a song to a label, maybe they say no or so. Maybe check songs that you have released on labels or songs that are going so well or that has been supported and all of that. That's so nice. This way you get a
Yeah,
bit of motivation. For example,
exactly.
I remember there was a moment, well, I think, I don't know, some years ago, Martin Garrix was releasing some kind of vlog videos on YouTube, and I remember those videos was about a tour he was doing or something like this that ended on Coachella, and I remember watching those videos, and those videos were really motivating. I don't know why, but it was like because the video was like, yeah, a bit of a small tour ending on Coachella, like big stage, big festival, you know. So it was like step by step, like preparing everything for that moment, you know. So like from a small thing to a big thing, and it was like really motivating. Like I like this, I want to do this. That's why I started, you know, and it motivates a lot.
Exactly. Also, a little add on what you said. I totally agree with you. What I have two things to add. First of all, I think it's uh, really important. I have for myself like kind of bucket list where I want to be as a music producer. So, for example, releasing a song on Spinner Music, Spinner Records, or releasing a song at Universal on Sony, and just keep that note with the bucket list of personally. And just one time you reach one of these goals, you just think it off and you just say like, "Bomb, I've done it." Um, and yeah, I think that's also maybe a good tip to look back when you're kind of a bit demotivated. Then you can look back to your list and say, "Bomb, I made it, I achieved it. I can be proud of that." And also take time to celebrate an achievement. It's pretty important, I think.
Yeah, of course. I have two more questions, and then we're gonna start with the feedback. Okay.
Right?
One question is if you studied music or songwriting or something to because you make melodic stuff. It's not like, for example, other genres that maybe are not that melodic and don't need that much harmonies. So, do you study anything?
It's a funny story. Um, I actually didn't study anything, and I also cannot play any instrument. So I
Like
have
me, like
no.
me.
I just draw all my melodies, and I just do it all by ear. That's kind of my secret. Don't tell me to play piano because it's not going to work. Don't tell me to play guitar because it's not going to work. But let me draw my melodies in FL Studio, and man, I will definitely make something with my ears. Just that's my
Just your
strength, I
ears,
think.
nothing else. No tips, no help.
Exactly. No. Exactly,
Okay.
just my ears, and of course, nowadays there are super many MIDI packs. I think even on your website, man, there are super great MIDI packs you can use always to start, and then you can just modify your own melody. So I
Yeah.
think nowadays it's super easy to make a really good melody.
What I do is because I don't know anything about music. Well, now I know a bit more, of course, but I don't really know about music theory. I cannot play any instrument, or I would love to play piano, but I cannot play piano or any instrument. But what I do is because I'm a person that I don't really trust my ears. Okay, I don't trust what I hear because I don't know. Sometimes I have something that for me sounds good, but maybe it's like slightly out of tune and I don't really realize. So I hate that when I don't realize about this. So what I do, for example, when I'm making music, I always put in a ghost channel on FL Studio, okay, in a channel that is just empty. I put ghost notes that are the key of the song I'm making. For
Yes,
example, F
exactly.
minor, so I know what notes I can use. So this way I make
Exactly.
sure that I'm in the key and I have no problems. Sometimes it's good to go out of the key and then maybe you change into another one because
Exactly.
you listen to it and it's like, okay, I prefer this note, and maybe it's not in the key, but because you're using now another key. But like at least I have something to start, like make sure that everything is gonna sound nice because I don't trust my ears at all.
Exactly, I see. Like when I'm doing a remix for someone, and I mean I'm pitching the vocal. I mean, of course, I know when it's off key or not, but I think my good friend Martin Miller, you probably know him.
Yeah.
He's like my backup person because he can play guitar, he can play piano, and like sometimes when I'm not sure about a certain key, I just send it to him. Like, I call him like, Martin, can you just please check this, man? I'm not sure about if it's the right spot on with the format button. Then he's like, oh, water, it's not okay, man, it's not okay. And then he just say like, oh, it has to be that. So yeah, also feedback from fellow producers
I do that.
always good to hear.
Yeah,
So
I do that, but with my girlfriend. My girlfriend cannot play any piano. Well, any instrument. She plays a little bit of piano, but not really. Her ear is perfect. I mean, I don't know. It's perfect. Easily hears if anything is just slightly out of tune. She easily knows it. And sometimes I'm
that's
like maybe when
awesome.
I'm doing vocals or something that maybe needs to be a bit more careful. It's like, okay, come listen to this, and maybe it's okay, it's nice, blah blah, and sometimes it's like, no, no, that's out of tune, solve that, please solve that. And I'm
Now you
okay,
know
thanks.
that you need your girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah. So
Awesome, man.
the last question is because you have released in a lot of labels, I mean Revealed, Maximize, and so when you send the songs, maybe you prepare something special. Do you have a special contacts now, or do you always use the standard way to send it, or what do you use? How do you send the mails and so?
That's actually a pretty good question. I do get that question a lot of times. So what I actually opened my door is I kept sending 1,000 demos like in the past 7 years. I think I keep like when I have a song ready in the past 7 years, I always send it to the big labels. Like every week, I send my tracks. When I had a new track, I just send it, and I just send it to the demo address of whatever address I had. I just send it every week, and then suddenly, the label Spinnin just knocked at my door and said like, "Hey, do you not have anything for sub-label Maximize?" And then they got me in contact with Maximize itself and with Blasterjaxx, and then I got actually introduced because they found my music on Spotify. And actually, maybe that's a big sneak peek. That's the thing. It's actually the same way because Universal Music also knocked at my door. Maybe I shouldn't tell that, but it's your live stream, so I really I think
That's
it's
nice.
in
That's
the
so nice.
progressive
When
house
you
community, but that will be for the future. But the thing is, yeah, most of these big labels contacted me and asked just if I had a demo, and then what I did is I just made a list of 7 tracks, and then I just let them choose because they have more experience in music than me, of course. But in the other case, for example, Revealed, I just always, yeah, network and music is very important. So try to connect with other artists on Revealed, and I try to connect with the A&Rs, and I always tried first the demo mail, because it's, to me, it's kind of inappropriate if you just send it directly to the head A&R of Revealed, because he has a lot of work and I think he does not really like that. So first try the A&R. I think there are many ways to find out the correct email address, or just, yeah, upload it via their platform as they ask, because I think they prefer it this way, that way. And then other labels, I think most of the labels, they say like, put the song on email to that address. So most of the times it's on their website or SoundCloud website or anything else. And the thing is, in my experience, the more the bigger your discography, the more songs you have released on Spotify, the bigger your profile, the more monthly listeners you have, the more streams you have, the easier it gets to get into a certain
Yeah, of
label. I
course.
mean,
Of
it's
course.
kind of hard to say that, but labels always look to, well, who are you in the music scene? And that's very important to them, because they are making an investment on your song,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
they actually want to see to return that investment, and that's what a label always looking for.
Yeah,
Just
that's
as a
what
side note.
like 1 month ago came Joisuke, and we were talking about this, and he said that labels want money, but in the end, they of course they
Of
want good
course,
music, but in the end they want money. Is a
of
company and
course.
wants to make money,
Sure.
and if you maybe okay, if your song is a perfect song, is the next hit, and you are nobody knows you, maybe they sign it.
Yes.
There's no problem because they trust in the song. But if your song is, let's say, average, you have more chances. Maybe you have a good fan base, good people, people that is gonna follow you, that's gonna listen to the song. You have good stats on Spotify. You have good contacts with playlists or things like this, because it's like it's more safe for them to release your song, because at least they know they're gonna be able to get some money from it.
Yes.
You know.
Exactly. Yeah, funny quick story. I sent a track last week to a pretty big label, and they really loved the song. But the thing was, I'm too small as an artist, and they are looking for a big artist to just join the track, to carry the track, to make a return on their
Yeah, that
investment.
happens a
And
lot.
it's, man, I'm blowing my mind of that. It's so, I'm getting really
Yeah, I
frustrated
hate
by
it.
that.
I hate it also, because it's like,
Yeah.
if you like the song, why don't you release it? Just release it like
Yeah,
this. We don't need
exactly.
nobody else. I mean, okay, you want somebody else to just like take like make the song more famous. Okay, but the song is good. Just release it. Then we can make another song with that artist. But release this one.
Yes,
It's so
exactly,
frustrating.
exactly. Exactly, yes, I totally agree.
But well, it's how it is. I'm gonna share the mail on the chat. Okay, first I'm gonna delete the ones I got, because you cannot send it before I say, because otherwise maybe people just send it and leave. Guys, please send just one link. Okay, I don't care if it's SoundCloud or Dropbox, but one link.
I just saw a question of Jacoby. Ah, Jacoby Jones. Nice to meet you, to see you here in the stream, man. What are
Okay.
your thoughts on sending a label a collection of songs? Like 6 or 7 high quality mix and mastered songs to show them. Yeah, I think that's really a great way to show a label what you got, what you have. I think that's a pretty nice thing. Um,
But would you
yeah,
send them at once?
I most of the time send them one by one,
Yeah, I
because
think it's better, because if they open your mail and they see 4 links, it's like, "Pfft, I don't want to listen to this."
yes,
Maybe
yes,
it looks
and
more
like,
too spammy.
yes, exactly, and maybe it's better if you can send 2, 3 max. But the thing is, I always send one by one, because I don't have any patience to wait for 7 or 6 songs to be finished and then send them out. I finished the song. Oh, let's do it. Let's send
Yeah,
it
of course,
everywhere. So
of
I
course.
don't really have patience. I just want to reach into the label that I want. So
Yeah, and also because, as you said, as you have a regular job, you don't have that much time to work, and of course, you don't
yes,
finish that many songs. For example, the other day, I talked with Castion, and that man is crazy. Okay, that man is completely crazy. He maybe starts working on music at 10 a.m. in the morning and starts working on music at 12 at night. Spends 12 hours a
exactly.
day working on music. That
Yes,
man is
exactly.
crazy. But of course, maybe he makes one song every week, so he has a lot of songs to send to labels. So yeah,
Yes,
he
of
can send
course.
like boom, 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 boom. You know.
Of course, and I think what also might help for a producer, it's always nice to have a publisher, and know publishing in your own country, because they also help to pitch your songs to the labels that you want. That's maybe also a tip to. They might have already the connections to bring it closer to the label you want, so they might help you. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and then
always.
context is everything. If you have the right
Yes,
context, you have
exactly.
everything.
Exactly.
Of course. Okay, so well, we have a lot of songs already. Okay, I have some donations, and usually when I have donations, I prioritize those songs. But first, I'm gonna start like one or two random, and then I'm gonna go with them. Okay. Let me set everything. Okay. So you see, let me see. You see the chat. You see me. You see him. And you see
Yes,
the
we
mail
can
itself.
see it.
Okay, wait a second. Let me send this here. Okay. All right. So let's start just with random one. I'm not gonna look and click this one. Okay. Just like this. And let me know if you listen to it. Do you hear it?
Yes, we hear it.
Okay, okay. So, all right, let's start with this one. Okay, what we're gonna do, because there are gonna be a lot of songs, I'm just gonna take like first break and first drop, because otherwise we're gonna take so long. What do you think about this one?
Oh, I really like the creativity. I really like the groove. It's awesome. I think it's perfect to start a club, man. Oh my God, I really want to hear that in a club. It's so groovy. I really like it. I really like it. Definitely, yeah, send it out to the labels, man. I think just my advice, just quit the stream and just send it to labels. Have to. What's your
Okay,
advice?
what I think is also a really good song, but I think some mixing needs to be done. That's my opinion. On the leads,
Yes,
the,
of
the
course.
kind of super solid this one. No. These ones for me are a bit too much detuned, and like too noisy. And then the other ones, the kind of plug ones, I think they are so good and create really good groove, but I think they are not strong enough. I think they need an extra strength and extra.
Do you
Need to
think
sound
that
more in
then?
your face.
Do you think they need more attack then?
Yeah, but not really the tag. Like they need to stand out more. They need to be a bit louder and so, because right now it feels to me that they're a little bit on the back or a bit mask on the mix.
Mhm.
Yeah, a bit mask on the mix. Like the others, the super saws are like louder and so we try to balance that a little bit. But the idea is so nice. The idea is so nice. All right,
Yes, I
let's go with
agree.
the next one. I'm gonna just check one donation. Okay, so we go.
We have 42 demos already.
Yeah,
That's a
of
lot.
course we cannot check them all. I always say the same. I don't like checking on Spotify. Wait a second. I don't like checking on Spotify because I'm using an account that I don't want the people to see. Wait, just gonna close it. Yeah, because my playlist one, and I don't want people to know my playlist because otherwise everybody's gonna start to sending me all the songs to the playlist. And I don't want that kind of spam.
Send me the mail. I will also send you. I will also spam you.
Okay, this one, Make Me Feel. No way!
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait. All right, I'm gonna sign in. Okay, I'm gonna sign with my Wildcrow account. No problem with that one. Why is not signing in? Okay, now. All right,
Does it work?
let's check it. Price House.
Oh.
Work your fingers to the bone. I know you can keep me warm. Don't you leave, it's getting cold. I got you and you got me. Don't be scared if we complete. Love it, we're the same damn thing. Yeah. Oh love, it's like I'm fading away. I want more, I want more. Oh love, I really want you to stay. I won't let you go.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the feedback of this one if you let me.
Of course.
I think the idea is quite good, really emotional and good energy. But I'm gonna say three things. The first one is that the guitar on the break,
Yeah.
that guitar is overused. It's so overused in Progressive House.
I used
I
it even myself.
Yeah. So I will probably change it. I mean,
Exactly.
sometimes you can go on Fiverr and maybe for example, I have one song that is not released yet. I hired a guitarist to play the melody, and it was like $10. I think it cost me, So it's quite cheap. So you can ask a guitarist to play just something really really cheap, and this way is more unique. The second thing is that in the break you add a ride.
I want more.
This one to give like the rhythm, but it's really quiet, so it's not really giving the rhythm. And then the last one, well, now they listen, not really. I was going to say that the leads need more strength, but they are quite good. I mean, they don't really need a lot more work. What do you think?
I actually totally agree with the piano, with the guitar, sorry, in the break. And then other than that, I really like first verse with the vocal, feels really smooth. The only thing I would maybe change is the drop leads. I think they might need a bit get more wider, more brighter, and just maybe some slightly. I miss kind of slightly more of uniqueness of the leads,
Yeah.
because the leads are pretty standard in my opinion. So that's my point of view. But really, I think it's a really nice track, and I think I'm curious about your next productions, man.
Yeah,
Really nice
actually,
track.
I checked the credits of this song to see the singer because there's no name, but I don't see it. But the singer is quite good. I liked it.
Exactly, same.
So, okay, let's continue with the next one. There are a lot of people here that we need to check. By the way, man, do you have any max time or something that you have to leave or anything?
Sorry, say again? I did not hear that.
Do you have like a max time, like you have to leave or something? Probably I'm just gonna do the live stream like until 8 o'clock, like 1 more hour. But
That's
if you have
perfect.
to leave
That's
earlier, you
that's
can
per
leave.
No, that's perfect for me, man.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm not going to leave the community behind.
All right. Splice vocal, somebody said. So that
Oh,
vocal
really?
is quite good.
I'm-
Quite good.
After
And
the
not
stream,
overused. Not overused, that's weird. Splice vocal
the
not
stream,
overused, that's so weird.
after the stream, I will just hunt Splice down till I find that vocal.
Okay, next one. Andrew Bolo and Ajax ID. I think today is gonna be everything Progressive House.
Great atmosphere.
What do you think?
Oh, I really liked, man.
Hmm.
I think
The vibe is so
actually-
nice.
yes, exactly. I think yeah, the comment the Labs piano, the piano is real.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a pretty decent song. I do miss a vocal on it, but I think
Yeah, of
the
course,
song is
needs a
not
vocal.
finished yet. But I think the vibe is really cool, man. Really cool. I think also the drop was pretty nice groove. Mix was alright. Yeah, also I think great work.
Yeah, I think the drop maybe needs like the chords to be louder to make it sound full, because I feel like it's a little bit empty. I mean, I hear the bass, I hear the leads, but not really the chords. So I think the
Can you
chords
play
could...
it once more time? One
Yeah.
more time.
You see, it's clean, but
I
like the
see.
chords are not really there.
Yes, I see. But then it might fuck up the cleanness of the leads. But
Yeah, maybe.
that's a tricky part. Maybe, yeah. But then the mixing has to be really tight.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it sounds good like this, but it was just like, to me, it felt a little bit more empty. And then the break, I think, is good. Just one
break's
thing
very
is
good.
that downlifter also is so overused. The choo is so overused. I mean, I also try to be unique with this stupid thing that is a downlifter, but sometimes there are some downlifters or uplifters that are like overused, and it's like, again, this one, you know. But I think the idea is good. Maybe also here the snares are a little bit too thin. I think they need a bit more body, but the rest is good. Really nice song. Just try to get a vocal, because nowadays Progressive House without vocal is weird. You know, it's not really common, especially with the Spotify and so.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a problem. And that's a problem to us, because we need to spend a lot of money on vocals. But well, really nice song, Andrew. Okay, let's continue with the next one. Okay, Hard Miss. Hard Miss, maybe Hardstyle?
Maybe.
Wait. I saw that message in the chat, man. Do you want to show us an unreleased song? If you want, we can do it, eh? You can send it,
wait,
and we check it after this one.
All right, perfect. Let me check my phone. Hold on.
nice idea.
I
Sounds
really
unique.
like it, man. I really like it. It's super unique. I love it. I just wanted to go back to the festivals, man. This is great. I love it
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
lot.
I mean, the idea is so nice, so unique, and for example, what did here, I think. Ooh, that thing is so nice.
Yes.
That's so nice. A lot of energy in this
kind
song.
it's kind of like a combination of a tape stop and a glitch effect. Really awesome.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Really nice one. This kind of effects is what actually makes the song sound professional. Like you spend time on it, you know. So that's so nice. The
But-
only problem I see is the mix to me doesn't sound really clean. Sounds like too noisy and like not good quality. What do you think?
Yes, I think. Yeah, the thing is, the song is obviously not finished yet, but I think maybe Hartmus might work on that later on. But I agree
Yeah,
with you.
maybe.
Maybe Hartmus, if the track is finished, please send it to me, man. I want to hear that. Shout. I really want to hear that song, man. Really. Great work, anyway.
Yeah, really, really nice one.
Really
Really
nice.
good song. So unique. That's good. Actually, somebody asked before how to make like progressive house more unique, and so this kind of progressive house, I would say, kind of, and sounds unique, you know. So it's just a matter of trying new things in the end. But
Okay.
the song is so nice. Just try to get a cleaner mix. I don't know if it's mixed already because it doesn't feel like a complete song. But if it's not finished, just work on the mixing and it's gonna be a really nice one. Energy leads, energy on the song, and all of that. Really good one. Congrats, man.
A really good song.
All right, let's continue.
I've sent you song, Eric, on, I mean, the unreleased sneak peek on Discord.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
make sure to hide the link and the artist name.
Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be
Otherwise,
difficult.
otherwise there will be a label.
Okay, wait.
pretty
I'm gonna
mad at
take
me.
you out of camera for a second because. Okay. Now if I put you on camera, everything is fine. And I'm just gonna do it like this, not sharing the screen, so nobody sees the name and so. Okay.
Alright.
Can I play it the drop until the drop, or do you want
Yeah.
just to stop the drop?
Yeah,
Or no?
break and drop is fine.
Okay, break and drop. So guys, an ID from WildVibes here in the live stream. You see, guys, that's why you have to come to the live streams and subscribe. This way you have these kind of things. All right, let's check it.
Only for the Wildcrow community. Only for you guys.
A couple more hours, but I know it's worth the wait. 'Cause I ain't coming back down once I get a little taste. Yeah, I just wanna dance all night with all my friends at the time of our lives. We will never forget. And oh, I swear, if I get the chance, I would do it all again. So wake me up when the sun goes down, when the city sleeps and the lights go out. That is when I rise to a brand new sound. So just wake me up when the sun goes down. So just wake me up when the sun goes down.
Really nice one, man. Really nice one. I like the touch that is like kind of radio, but at the same time kind of
It
for
is.
festivals. You know, it's a good
It
mix
is.
on that.
It is, and actually that's kind of, yeah, it's kind of like a combination what I wanted to have with this song. So also play it on
Reminds
the
me a
radio,
bit to
but
kind
like,
of a VT festival songs. You know, kind of.
yes, exactly. So yeah, I really, it's super nice to see all the comments in the
The
The chat.
collaborator that they see is the singer or is the producer. I'm not sure now.
Wait, the one you see is the producer. You know him. You know him. He's also a pretty known name in the progressive
Yeah,
house
but
scene.
now I maybe I wasn't sure. But and who is the singer? Can I know it because I want to talk with him. Really nice singer.
Oh yeah, it's how can I say that? I cannot really pronounce his name because it's
Okay,
kind of confidential.
maybe I later ask you and you tell me the name
Yeah,
on by chat or something.
I will
So man,
definitely do
really
that.
nice one. Can you say is it signed?
It is signed and it will be released March 11.
Okay, so really 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Nice, nice,
Yeah, it
nice.
is. It is. Thank you.
Good
Thank
one,
you.
man. Good one. Really good one.
Thank you,
Okay,
man.
guys, let's continue with yours after this one. Okay, the next one is Euphoria, Polytune, and Kabat. Good vibes here.
Yeah, dark, deep. Here we go. Come on. Oh shit, here it comes, man.
I think it needs a lot of work in the drop. It feels like other two songs, completely different songs. I mean,
Exactly.
the
I was
break is
not
so
ready for
good,
it.
really good vibes, warmth, good, quite good mix. But the drop is like, what happened here?
Like, was it me or I did not hear any sub? But
Yeah,
maybe
no
it's.
sub.
Oh no, it's. Also see in the comments. I did
Mm,
not hear any sub, and the thing is, the growl of the kick was way too loud in my opinion.
yeah. Also,
Mm,
the leads were quite thin, and
yes, exactly.
like in the background and so. But I think for this song, I wasn't expecting this, and maybe this guy can try this. And I was expecting more like, I think it's called Happy Hardcore. That for example, the Timmy Trumpet and Nicky Romero song. What was that song? Diamonds, I think
It,
it was. That is like a
but
fast progressive house. I think it would fit more in this song. At least for the break and so. I thought it was going to be like this. You know, like I don't know if I can play it because of copyright, but you know what song I mean?
I do diamonds. It's like super. What I have. It's super like 150 BPM.
Yeah.
That
Mm,
with that very melodic drop. I really like
yeah.
that song
I'm
from
gonna
Timmy
play it
Trumpet.
just really quick because of copyright, but so the people know what I mean. Uh,
Exactly.
I expected something like this, and I think it would fit better for the break this song has.
Same.
So I
Same.
don't know who was the artist. On the well, never mind, Polytune or Cabot. Maybe try it. Maybe try it like this. And if you just want to make a classic hardstyle, of course you need a lot of work in the drop, especially because there's no sub bass. We don't know what you did with the sub bass, but like you killed it. You know, so solve that. Solve that. The rest, the idea is quite good. The break I like a lot, like good vibes and so, and a lot of energy and quite good mix. But the drop needs a lot of work. A lot of work.
Yes, exactly. I actually have the same opinion. I think I'm also looking at the chat and I see we have Tristan from Timeless in the house. We have Neira. We have Seksha. I think we are creating a progressive house community right here, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean,
Super sick.
actually,
So nice.
my subscribers are like maybe 40% progressive house, 30% hardstyle, and then 20% different genres. But like those are the main
Uh,
people, you know.
I'll progressive house to the win, man. Always
Yeah.
progressive house.
I mean, in my opinion, for example, Nick Romero like 2 years ago was like Progressive House is coming back. In my opinion, it never left, but it would be awesome that it comes back like the main genre. You know, would be so nice.
Exactly. What if, man? Just what if?
Yeah.
It would be so
I
nice.
thought that with the comeback of Swedish House Mafia, I thought of course, I knew they were coming back like in the past, like Don't You Worry Child One and all those songs, but I thought they would go more in the direction of progressive house, melodic things, not like they did, you know. But wow.
Yes, exactly.
All right, next one. Time to stop this.
On a journey through the cosmos, traveling with the speed of light, discovering galaxies and the unknown. Prepare to find things that haven't been seen before.
Okay, what do you think?
I really found the verse or the break very interesting, sound design wise.
Yeah, I like the kind of glitchy, this kind of electronic glitch sounds. I also use
Yeah,
it in a hardstyle song. But
but
for example,
then
the
when
vocal was quite quiet. You know, I think needs to be
exactly
louder, and so the vocal.
exactly because the moment the leads were introduced, it was very thin and
Yeah, also
yeah,
that.
I expected something really wide.
Yeah, I expected some kind of hardstyle vibes, like really strong leads
Yeah,
with a lot of reverb, a lot of energy, but they're like really thin, really narrow, really like I don't know, like scared leads. You know, that they don't want to shine. And they need to be a lot stronger, a lot more powerful, and lot in that. You know, for example, the thing
but
he does earlier, this that's quite good. I don't know if he did it or
like,
he used a sample, but that's nice. But then it's like creating the energy, but boom, the energy is gone.
exactly, I agree. But to be honest, I really like the groove part of the drop.
The first
Really
part,
like the groove of it.
this part.
I know it's yeah. Oh, some people might say that it's Big Room from 2014, but to be honest, I think less is more, and I kind of dig that genre as well. And then the sauce in the second part of the drop really reminds me of Electro House and kind of the mainstream Big Room. Um, I think overall it's a decent song, but I think it still needs a lot of work. What do you think,
Yeah,
Eric?
yeah. Also the same. One thing is that I think this kind of big room that like really big kick and kind of a small or thin sounds with a lot of reverb, like for example this, I think it's kind of coming back, especially because as we had 2 years without festival, 2 years of no
Yes.
parties, that this kind of big room kind of died a bit more, you know. But as the festival coming back, I think kind of we are not that used to this sound. We didn't get tired during these 2 years, because during these 2 years basically everything was a slap house or kind of house radio things, because there weren't parties. So I think having this kind of sound is not bad, because festival are coming back and probably labels want this. But yeah, needs a bit more work, especially in the break. The drop is quite good, but the break needs a bit more work. That part of the synth of the break.
True.
Hmm.
On to the next one.
Yes. Okay. Taxi. Okay, man. I'm gonna play this one, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay. I let you listen.
Go ahead.
I'll let you listen to it,
Go ahead.
and I come back in 1 second.
Perfect.
You never talked about it, said you had to leave. It was over within minutes and I couldn't speak. Like that you're gone, something went wrong. Choked up, you made me feel so small. Now I just need an answer. Why'd you have to go? Please bring me some closure, cause I just need to know. If I wait for you, no one compares to you. I built a life around you. I just need to know. If I wait for you, no one compares to you. I built a life around you. You never talked about it, said you had to leave. It was over within minutes and I couldn't speak. Like that you're gone, something went wrong. Choked up, you made me feel so small. Now I just need an answer. Why'd you have to go? Please bring me some closure, cause I just need to know. If I wait for you, no one compares to you. I built a life.
Okay, I'm back. Let me listen really quick. Okay, so I also can give my feedback.
By the way,
Yeah?
can you do me a quick favor and just check in your folder if you still have all your project files, because I just deleted them.
What project file?
I'm just messing around, man. Go ahead, play the song.
Okay.
I want you close. How do I run without your love? I need you close, 'cause I can't let you
Okay, I saw the chat now.
By the way, over the song, I think I really like the verses, but I think the lead, if I'm not mistaken, is a lead preset by Nexus. Not sure that. Be honest, I think the lead sound can be a little bit tweaked. Not really a big fan of the lead sound, but the verses vocal pretty nice.
But by verse you mean the breakdown, right?
Yeah, breakdown. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, I always have a problem with that. I always have like, okay, versus breakdown, here's the drop. I always have that confusion.
yeah,
but yeah.
sorry, breakdown.
As far as I heard, I think the idea is nice, you know, good vibes and so. But yeah, a drop, for example, needs a bit of work. The melody also is like too much like I know the lead needs more energy. The melody, well, the melody maybe is not that bad, but I feel like the drop is too much like it doesn't have groove, doesn't have the kind of sidechain and flow. It's like tan 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 tan, you know, really straight to the point. Maybe I miss some kind of more movement on it.
Maybe the melody can also a little bit more catchy, so it stick easier to the head. you can sing it along with them.
Jordan Powers is asking something quite interesting. He says, "Do you guys sidechain your vocals to the kick, or do you sidechain it to the pads?" Well, what I do, okay, depending, of course, on the part of the drop of the song, but what I do is I sidechain with an EQ to the instrumental, so this way I give a bit more space on the mids and mid highs. So this way when the vocal plays is rising a little bit on the pads, especially in pianos. But I don't really sidechain it to the kick. Also in the drops, I don't really sidechain, or if I sidechain in the drop, it's like really small. Really the mix of the sidechain is really like quiet. You know, not really strong sidechain. What do you do?
What I do, it depends on whether it's like a song where the vocal needs to be really on top or whether it's just an ad-lib. When it's an ad-lib, I sidechain it pretty hard because it should not be the main element, because then the lead
Yeah, of course.
should be the main melody. Other than that, if the vocal is also a big part of the song, then I just, like you do, Eric, put the mix really low. For example, like 30% of the sidechaining, depending on what kind of sidechaining you're using. Most of the time, really soft sidechaining, just to clear a little bit the pad for the kick to punch through.
Okay. So let's go with the next one. All right.
I'm in this emotional roller coaster. Hands up, hands high, getting closer.
Here we go. Boom.
I'm in this. I'm in this. I'm in this. I'm in this emotional roller coaster. Hands up, hands high, getting closer. I'm in this emotion, motion. Hands up, hands high. Music blares like dancing off a choker. Got my heart on my sleeve, call it good exposure.
What do you think?
I used to vocal as well in one of the productions, just as reference. I think it's from Splice. I think at some parts the vocal was off key with the melody. And I think the part when the leads come in, I think the leads can be more sharp, more tightened up. Well, I find it really hard. Give feedback on that. What?
I think he maybe tried to be way too unique, you know.
Julian Jordan?
He end up in something that I don't really see like a clear idea. For example, he starts the song like it feels kind of trap or something like this.
I'm in this emotional roller coaster.
I don't know, I feel like, or bass house or trap, something like this. Then the drop is kind of variation of the slap house, so that's quite good.
I'm in this emotional.
Like more energetic. But then this part completely different, but then
I'm in
this part also so different. That's not really bad, but maybe like it needs a bit more work on the transition of these genres or transition of these styles. But also the mix is like too dirty. Like the balance is. Some people were saying it in the chat. Like the balance of the balance is not right. Like it has maybe too much noise or dirtiness. It needs to clear first each sound and then try to balance it right in the mix. Right now it feels like it's not really mixed yet. Like he just did a quick mix when he is producing, but not really focused on the mix. Feels like this.
Exactly. If I can add something really small, I think there are a lot of elements going on in the song, and I think as listener you always need to have a red line where you can listen to whether it's the vocal or the chord progression together with vocal, and it should be like hearing one part, one sound. And the thing is, with this drop, I have no idea to which element in the drop I'm listening to. Am I listening to the drums? Am I listening to the leads? Am I listening to the bass line? So it's really confusing as a listener to what kind of
Yeah.
part you really want us to hear.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to say with that he tried to be too unique, like adding a lot of things to be unique, but in the end, that's the problem. You cannot really, I mean, being unique is not always like add a lot of different things. Sometimes there's people that makes a really unique song with one small kick, one small lead, and one small bass, and like really few elements, but if you use them right, you can create a really unique thing and really nice song. Not always is like adding all of the things you can imagine. So I think the biggest problem on this song, apart from the mixing, is like that person needs to sit down and think better on what this song needs, what it doesn't need, and can have this kind of different genres, but like maybe deleting some sounds or maybe put them really back in the background of the song, to clear the song, make it sound clear, and this way maybe the transition to the different parts of the drop can be a bit better. Not like I throw everything there and that's what it came up.
True, exactly.
All right, let's continue.
Wait a minute, babe, it's been a long time. Stuff simple now, we just don't get along right. Picture perfect and the colors kinda blurred. Running through each other now, it's looking quite absurd. So,
Naira, thank you so much for that. I didn't know race car spelled backwards is still race car. Thank you so much, man.
Wow, Naira. Wow, man, you really teach me a lot. Oh my god.
He opened my
The
mind like,
world is- This guy.
wait a minute, babe, it's been a long time. Stuff simple now, we just don't get along right. Picture perfect and the colors kinda blurred. Running through each other now, it's looking quite absurd. So, turn back, hit pause, rewind. Can we just erase it, all the words and all the lies? So dumb, so deaf, so blind. Thought that we would make it, but it's all just wasted time.
It's going to be a good one. Feel it.
We can make the wrong right. It's all just wasted time.
really nice idea and sounds pretty good.
Exactly, really nice. Really nice. I think yeah, you should directly send it to labels. Really like
Yeah.
it. Really awesome. I
Nowadays,
think I
nowadays feature bounce is a bit more difficult to sign, I think, but the song is quite good, quite good.
exactly. Really I dig it. I really felt it from in the beginning that this is going to be a great song. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, for example, with the reverb that he has, like dun dun sh dun dun sh, but it's not all the time the same. It's like sometimes adds like a gate and it's like that kind of sweep. So that's good. But one thing I would probably tell this guy to try is then here. Okay, he filters and delays the drop. Okay, so that's good. Maybe instead of starting here, okay, he delay like the first bar, I think, yeah, the first 4 beats are filtered. Maybe I would try to do something crazy in the next 4 beats. Like keep the filter and maybe adding gate or going left and right. I don't know, try something extra, because filtering the leads is good, but it's like too basic. That's good, but maybe I know, maybe delay 4 more bars doing something different, or those 4 bars that you have filter, maybe, I don't know, like panning really strong left and right, or LFO, or a gate effect, whatever. Try something different, not just the filter, because the filter is so basic. Try something more unique. Okay, maybe that makes that part more interesting. Like, for example, one song that we already heard, that he did something like that panning thing in the drop. That was so cool. Maybe this guy can try the same thing here. But this song is so nice. Good energy, good vibes. The mixing is good. Maybe let me hear again. I think I heard something in the vocal.
I think, yeah, like Tristan said in the comments, I think Timeless Isle recordings would be a very good home to send that demo to, because
Which one?
the idea we just heard, I think they should just send it to Tristan from Timeless Isle, because I think it can be a very good home to release
Yeah,
the song.
maybe. Or to the I don't know the name of do you know Peter Hypnotune? Well, now he's not Hypnotune. Now he's I don't know,
Me.
Cooley, I think it is. That the guy has a label that is like a lightning, the logo. I don't know now. They are releasing things like this. They don't know now the name. Futurized, yeah, Futurized.
Futurized, yes,
Yeah.
yes. What is that? Yes,
Release
exactly.
things like this.
Yeah.
But let me check something about the vocal.
Turn back, hit pause, realize. So dumb, so dead.
Yeah, it's good, but you know, I like vocals to stand out a lot, so maybe I would make it a little bit louder, maybe add a bit more mid-lows to give a bit more warmth, but it's good, it's good. Just like my taste, you know?
Your taste, Eric.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, next one. MHA 30k drop competition.
Listen to your heart. We can always start. Listen to your heart. Tell me who you wanna be. We can always start. Start to believe. Listen to your heart. Tell me that you understand. 'Cause you are the one for me. If you just believe.
Oof. Oh my god. Oh shit, this is good.
If you just believe.
No.
Really nice song, Carl. Really nice one.
Oh
and I
my God.
played again the drop because here he changes the bass and adds some harmony that I like a lot, like more emotion to it. That's so nice. Not like really straight to the point, you know, it's with more vibe on it, this part. That's so nice. I don't really know what to say about this song. I think it needs a bit of strength on the entire song, you know. I feel like that. Maybe the lead can have be more strength. Or, for example, I don't hear... Yeah, maybe some kind of crash or downlifter when the drop starts. Or at least at the second part. You know, there are no crashes or downlifters. That helps a little bit on the energy. But really nice one, you know. Really nice song.
Right.
Good
I
vibes.
think I have one thing to say, Eric. I used the same vocal on a song, and so demotivated to actually work on it because I heard this song from Carl, which is so good that I just cannot beat that song. So either am I going to delete my song with the same vocal, or I'm going to change the vocal because this is way. I mean, I cannot compete it. I send it to you in the Discord version. Maybe
You send it now?
fuck. I sent it to you. I used exactly the same vocal from Splice,
But
but
the
as
vocal,
I told you, no,
this
this song.
this was a drag well, I'm not sure about the contest, but says drag competition. Maybe the break, everybody did use the same vocal for that competition, you know.
I think I found the vocal on Splice, if I'm not wrong. And
Maybe let
yeah,
me check. Wait. Uh,
now I heard the version from Call. I'm like, holy shit, that was a good song.
okay, wait a
You know, like,
second. Okay, coming back. Let's listen to
that
your
vocal
version.
is from MHA. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good vibes.
Totally different.
I can be your everything. Tell me how you're feeling. You know I'll do anything for you. Listen to your heart. Tell me who you wanna be. We can always start to believe. Listen to your heart. Tell me that you understand. 'Cause you are the one for me. If you just believe. 'Cause you are the one for me. If you just believe. If you just believe.
I like a lot the vibes,
You
man.
see,
I like
yeah,
it
so
a-
you see what you can do with like one vocal, you can actually make two different songs.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course, of course. Maybe if you don't really want this vocal, just try another one, ask a singer, or maybe go on vocal.com, you know? Maybe there you find more unique ones, not
Yeah, exactly.
overused. Because the problem is
Yeah.
that if for the MHA competition they use this vocal, there are like 30,000 songs with this vocal, you know? So
Yeah,
maybe that's a
exactly.
problem.
Exactly. Right, on to the next one.
Yeah, but really nice one, man. I like a lot the vibes. It's
Yeah,
nice.
thank you. Sometimes I experiment with some stuff, and
Yeah, of
I
course.
just
I
really
also
like
like.
the vocal.
I mean, if if you check my SoundCloud, I mean, my Spotify, maybe the top 5 songs are completely different. You know, like one is hardstyle, another one is trap, another one is progressive house, another one is like future house. Because in the end, if I have a lot of progressive house projects, for example, started, but if I always make progressive house, in the end, it's like kind of boring, and also I end up using the same sounds or so, and I don't really want this. So sometimes, like, making another genre maybe helps to kind of get fresh ears, and then when I make another progressive house, I use other kind of flits or kind of sounds. So it's way it's not like copying my own sounds, you know.
Exactly. Wait, do you
Okay.
have any? I think the crowd and progressive house community of Wildcrow really wants to hear an unreleased song of yours, man. Bring it on.
Ah. I have a price if actually in a live stream. I don't know if 2 weeks ago I showed them 2 weeks ago or 1 month. I don't know. In one of the latest live streams, I showed them 2 songs. One was kind of tech house that it was
Right.
going to be a collab, but the problem is that the artist I was going to collab changed kind of the sound, because it was kind of tech house but kind of EDM tech house, you know, and he
Right.
went more in root tech house, like really basic, straight to the point. So he doesn't really want to call up anymore on that song, and I'm not sure if I should make it or not. So I show them, and I also show them a Progressive House one. I finished. I only have one that I'm trying to release, and well, I'm gonna play a little bit. Come on, let's play a
Of
little
course,
bit
man.
of that one. Actually,
Right.
I show it. I showed that song on some Instagram stories, so maybe some people realize. But I'm just gonna play a little bit because I don't want labels later to tell me, "Oh, you played," or whatever, you know.
Right. Anyway,
So-
I'm going to steal it afterwards the stream, so don't worry.
No, I will kill you. Okay, let me play. Okay, guys, lot of ideas today in this live stream. You better like this live stream and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Okay, you must do it. Of course, I'm not gonna share the screen because I don't want you to see who I collab with, and so maybe you realize when you listen. Man, if you do, don't say it. Okay, I'm not gonna reply to anybody in the chat if it says, but okay.
Somewhere in a moment, a dream, I feel you rushing over me. So let me get closer to see, to be. Some days will be broken, we bleed, but you're all I ever really need. So let me be open to lead, to breathe. So if we're gonna run, then we're gonna play. We could fall in love, never knowing why. All we want is us when we're out of time to lose. Ooh. If we wanna know, then we gotta try. No way we could go without you and I. All we got is us, 'cause we're out of time to lose.
Okay, it's enough.
Really nice song, man.
What do you
Really
think, man?
nice.
I had some problems with the vocal, with the height of the vocal. I think in some part it's a bit harsh on the heights, but it was so hard to make them sound clean, and so I don't think they sound bad, but for me there are some places that is like, But
I
what
was
do you
actually
think? Give me some
surprised
feedback.
how
Come on.
clean the mix was.
It's clean for you.
Yeah, I think it was. I was actually very surprised how clean it was during the live stream and how it came into my ears. So that's really nice work, man. I think
Thanks.
it's finished or it's not finished or.
Yeah, it's finished. I'm trying to send it to label. Maybe later I send it to you and you give me more feedback.
Yeah, of course, man. I will check it on my monitors for sure.
So yeah, we're trying to sign it, but labels sometimes are pain in the ass, you know.
Of course,
Like-
but I think yeah, did you ever consider to do a self-release?
Yeah, of
via
course.
this
I
get-
do a lot. I do one every year. Well, like 2 years ago, I had a hardstyle song that labels. Well, I sent it to Reveal. They didn't want it, and the other labels, the hardstyle labels, were so difficult to contact. Nowadays it's a bit easier because they have sub labels, but at that moment none of them had sub labels, so it was so difficult. So they didn't even listen to it, and I said, okay, I want it. I want to release this song because I like it so much. So I did it. I self-released it, and actually is almost 500,000 streams on Spotify, just because of people listening, adding to their playlist, and just a lot of luck. So it's going so well. And at that moment, I released that on my birthday, and I said, okay, every year I'm gonna release one song on my birthday, just self-release, and I've done that 3 years already, 3 in a row, and yeah, you know, I like it. Of course, I always try labels, of course, but if labels don't want to release a song and I like it, I just release it by myself because if a label says no, it doesn't mean the song is not good.
Exactly.
That's my opinion. The song can be so good, people can like a lot the song, but maybe that label is not really interested in that sound, or maybe they think it's not good to sell. But for example, look, that hardstyle song that nobody wanted to release, almost 500,000 streams. And no fake streams, no paid promotion. I didn't pay anything for that one. I just got in really good playlist and it blew up.
That's awesome, man. I actually did exactly the same thing with my song Tender Love a couple of weeks ago. Like I really thought it was, I really liked the song, but no label wants it, and I still felt like, whoa, I really want to just bring it out, and I just did a self-release. So
Yeah, of course. I mean, sometimes
that's
that,
the way.
and that's what I was talking with Joy Suki, that labels are kind of dying because you can release your music really easy, and just that. If you if labels don't want it and you trust in that song and you like it and you spend time on it and you just want to release, just release it. There's no problem. You can release it in a lot of different ways. Just do it and let's see what happens. If then nobody listens to your song, well, you have to release it because you like it. That's the main thing. You need to like your song. Don't think on what people is gonna like, because otherwise you're not gonna really make the music you like. That's my opinion. But let's get to the next one, because the live stream is almost ending, and at least we have to check 3 more. So let's go. 4 more, sorry.
Looking for words to make things right tonight. You're standing at my door. You're standing at my door.
Sakshan, here we go, man.
Love feels so right by my side. Temperatures rising up tonight. Touch the sky. You want to fly. You make me feel when I'm with you. I feel so good. You make me feel when I'm with you. I feel. You make me wanna.
I think, of course, he says that he started this yesterday, so it's not mixed. That's obvious. But so let's talk about the idea. I think the idea is quite good. Quite good.
I also really like the tape stop effect on the end of the bar. I think with putting more work into it can be a really big song.
Yeah, and for example, what I was talking earlier, this kind of feels going left and right, kind of crazy things like this. This also helps a lot. I mean, the other guy that sent the song that was just the filter was telling him to do something more like this. Like, maybe have the filter on the leads, but do something like this, not just the filter, because otherwise it's kind of boring. Doing this kind of thing is so good. I think it's a good song, good idea. Just go with it, man, and let's see where you can get. Really nice one.
Pretty great song. I did not expect anything less from Saksham. I think his future is pretty bright, just as Neira's future are. Maybe I'm going to tell it. Neira and I have, I think, 4 songs laying around.
4?
And, yeah, I think 4, and maybe a 5th one is coming as well, because we are a great team making progressive house songs, and these songs are all progressive house songs, like pure progressive house, nothing else, pure progressive.
Nice.
Okay, on to the next one.
Yeah. Nice energy, a lot of energy in it.
What do you think of it, Eric?
I think it has a lot of good energy and so. Maybe the mix needs some kind of work. I'm not sure. The leads are kind of basic in my opinion, and also I don't know how to explain this, but like the character of the leads is kind of soft. Like the sound is too polished. I don't know how to explain it. Like I miss some kind of distortion or something like this in the leads. You know, are kind of I don't know how to explain these things, man. Like yeah, kind of soft character. I think more kind of distorted leads would work better on this one. The idea is
think you know-
nice. The mix needs some work.
I think I know what you mean. I also have the same feeling because I miss some unique elements or some elements that really catches my attention while listening to the song. That's the kind of that I'm missing during the break and the drop, I think.
Let me check again the break. Yeah, you see, it's like it's a bit messy. Like the vocal is not really clear. This part with the vocal chop on the leads is a bit dirty. The leads maybe have too much noise. And I don't know. Maybe also the leads need a bit more reverb because like when or release on the synth maybe also because it's like dun 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 and cuts really straight, really quick. You know, I'm not sure. The idea is not bad. Has a lot of energy and so, but we miss some kind of, I don't know how to explain, like energy or so in drop, and also a bit more clean breakdown. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see if we can end this. Guys, stop donating, because if you donate, I'm kind of forced to check your songs, you know? You support, so I need to check it. All right, next one.
Oh, I need to go outside, cause I know I've been having way too many sober nights on my own. How much longer can I take before my mind will start to break? I just need to get away, it's not the same. Oh, I think about the days when the sun was shining down upon my face, having all my friends around. I wish that I could be there now.
Man, don't cut the drop like this. Send us the entire drop.
Oh no.
I think it's a good cover, you know. I like. I don't know if the lyrics are like this, but the melody of the vocal is of course a cover. The dun 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 dun. It's nice because I expected a slap house because nowadays every cover is slap house. But you know the drop is not really clean. It's too, I don't know. A lot of noise, I think, because of the claps and rides and so that it has. There's a lot of noise around the song that is making it sound dirty, and maybe the kick, in my opinion, is a bit too strong for this idea. What do you
Yeah,
think?
exactly. I would say maybe use a shorter kick, like a small punchy short kick would fit a lot better then.
Yeah.
That's my point of view.
Yeah,
I think.
but the kind of cover is nice, you know. The idea of
Yeah,
the
it is.
song
It is.
nice.
It is. It is
It
pretty
can-
nice. Pretty nice idea. I think the vocal fits really into the cover. So I mean
Yeah.
to the instrumental of the song. So I think yeah, pretty good one.
Yeah, and can help him a lot to get like discovered, because these kind of covers can help you so much on Spotify and so to get more listeners, more streams and so. So it's
Yeah.
a good idea to do this, but try to get a clean mix and a better drop, and of course a complete drop, not like 8 bars.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, 2 more. Come
Go.
on, come on. and it's done for today. Jacoby Jones.
Oh, Jacoby Jones. I expect a lot from this song. It's by his name.
Than the light, more than I can find. You can read all the signs. You feel and know it's right. Be with me, healing all my skies. More than I can find, 'cause you read between the lines. Ooh, read between the lines. Ooh, see the other side. Realize the other side, but we won't let it get home between our eyes. We realize the other side of you. You're the darkness in the light.
What do you think?
I think the vocalist is Helene, if I'm not wrong. The Helene
Yeah,
from
maybe.
the
I'm not
Netherlands,
sure.
if I'm not wrong. I think it's a pretty good song, although I miss some power in the drop. I miss some energy, but maybe the song is still in production, so that
Yeah,
might be.
it feels like it is still in production. I think so. If not, sorry, man, to say this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the idea is good and so, but like, yeah, I think it has like the color of the song, the balance of the frequency bands. I think I miss some warmth, so I think it needs a bit more mid lows and a bit less highs. If it solved that, maybe it will sound a bit more kind of comfortable to the ears. I don't really know how to explain this, but the idea is good. Just needs a bit of touch. Okay, he says I've only worked on it a couple of days. Okay. So
Okay,
if you
makes
still have
sense.
to
Then
do
it's
the mix,
pretty good for already
Yeah.
a couple of days.
yeah, of course. If the mix down is not done already, that's good. Because when you mix it, it's gonna be quite good song. The idea is good and so. And also, this is quite interesting that he only has like 16 bars on the first drop and then goes to the breakdown. That's kind of, I mean, I don't really make this, but I think it's good, especially for nowadays that is like music needs to be really fast. That's good to go directly to the second breakdown, to the vocal to catch the tension again, and then to the drop. Again, to the second drop that is longer. That's good. So nice one, man. Okay, guys, I'm gonna check the last one for today. Quite late. We've been already here for a long time. And I don't want WildVibes to get tired.
Yeah.
Okay. Next and last one.
I can pick up the pieces, put them back to give me some peace. Do you know? Last night your mom texted me, asking if I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine, I'm okay. I'm all messed up, is what I meant to say. It breaks my heart to burn this bridge, but keeping up is like eating bread. Cross you out of my head, I'm already dead. Inside I feel numb, outside I smile. I know the drinks they don't help, but certainly numb the pain. I'm slipping away. Cross you out of my head, I'm already dead. Inside I feel numb, outside I smile. I know the drinks they don't help, but certainly numb the pain. I'm slipping away.
nice song. Really nice song.
I think it's the best song of this night.
Maybe. I mean,
Stream.
I like a lot the vocal and the breakdown, and the vibe there is so nice, and the mix is so good. The drop sounds so
It
clean
is.
with energy, and so I'm just gonna say one thing on the drop. That's my personal opinion. It's not that it sounds bad, but he has the kind of kick clap. I mean, a clap in the second and the fourth. I think this song is super energetic, and having this maybe like reduces a bit the energy, you know. I think it would be better to just add 4 claps, like clap, every one clap every beat. This kind of drop claps, like more noisy ones, I think would be fit better, because I don't know, I feel like when it goes like boom cha, it reduces a bit the energy, you know. So I think on this song doesn't really fit. You know what I mean? I mean, here, for example, kick, clap, kick, clap, kick, clap. You know, I think we would better just normal claps, not persistent ones like clap, to cover the space, but not really like this. In my opinion, this reduces a bit the energy, and this one has a lot of energy, so it doesn't really fit.
Yeah, to be honest, I think I really like the snap like every 2 beats. I mean, yeah, it's very subjective.
Yeah, thanks for saying my feedback is shit. No, I'm joking.
I say it in a proper way though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's
But yeah,
just...
if you want to hear it, Eric, your feedback is really.
No, yeah, of course. I mean, it's what they said. It's just my opinion, you know.
Of course, music is very subjective. But
It's
I
not that it
think,
sounds bad. It's just like
of
how I
course,
feel. For me,
a
this kind
really
on this one is not like this, but this kind of progressive house, that this kick is snare instead of a clap in the second and the fourth they add the snare. This kind
I
of
see what
progressive
you
house
mean.
is more kind of radio progressive house, in my opinion. You know, it's not that much for the festivals to jump. You know, so this one kind of have this feeling to me.
I see what you mean, indeed, and I think I have the same struggle sometimes in a song whether I should use like kick, clap, or just kick and the clap together. It's
Yeah,
yeah, it depends on the feeling of the song, but I think
of
this
course.
one is for me personally the best song of the stream.
Yeah, probably. It sounds so unique, so original.
At least top 3, at least.
Yeah, yeah. So, guys, that's it. That's it for today. It's been a long day. Actually, we've been here like 30 more minutes earlier because we are having problems with the camera. But well, finally we made it. Just gonna
We
say
made it.
thank you, man, for coming to the live stream. It's
No,
been so
Eric,
great.
really, I appreciate your invite to be here, and really to be part of your progressive house community. And I just wanted to thank everyone's watching and who is here. Really, so nice to see that like we are one team and one big progressive house family. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. Make sure to subscribe on Eric's channel, because I think
Of
he's
course.
one of the he's a super sick producer, which always and make sure you get the latest tweaks, tips, and tricks in the producing world. So yeah, I think he really deserved it to subscribe on his channel.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No worries, man.
So, man, I'm just gonna wait 1 more minute or so to end the live stream. But as I said, thank you so much. Maybe we can do another feedback like this, feedback live stream in some month or so. And nothing else. Thanks for showing your ideas. Thank you so much for showing us your upcoming songs. And nothing else, guys. Say goodbye to him. Thank you so much for coming, man. And I don't know, see you next time. Well, I'm gonna talk now to you because I want your feedback on my song. Okay.
All right, perfect.
So thank you so much for coming, man. See you.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, guys. So just let me close Discord. So how's it been? I think it's been a really great feedback live stream. Sorry so much because happened again. This happened with Severman also. A lot of I don't want you to just it's not compulsory to pay to get feedback, of course not. But obviously when people pay is supporting, and I take their songs as priority, you know, I prioritize those songs. And today I got so many. Thank you so much for this, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. But obviously I cannot really check the others, and well, still actually there are 59 songs that we cannot watch. We cannot check 59. That's so much. Obviously we don't have time, and so sorry for this. But well, next week another live stream. I'm not sure if, because I'm going to another place, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make that live stream on that place. But if I do it there, it's gonna be probably on Tuesdays, so maybe not. Or I'm gonna make it here. Nevertheless, probably, even if I make it there or here, there's gonna be a giveaway of iZotope. Okay, all the iZotope plugins probably. So just don't forget next live stream to come, and this way you can get some plugins for free. So nothing else, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna just shut this down, work a bit more because I still need to work, and then I'm gonna eat some indie food today. That's nice, in honor of all the Indian people that is here in the live stream. And nothing else, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks to WildVibes for coming also, and see you next time. All right, see you. Ciao. Goodbye. Thank you.